Frequently Asked Questions, CBP One. What is CBP One? CBP One is a phone application that is operated by the U.S. government and is used to submit applications to enter the U.S. and schedule appointments to cross the border. The CBP One application is the official process for legally entering the U.S. as an asylum seeker. Who can use this process? Do you have to be from a certain country to be eligible? Any asylum seeker currently waiting in Mexico in locations between Mexico City and the U.S.-Mexico border can schedule an appointment. This includes people in any city at the border, Monterrey, and Mexico City. People from any nationality can use this process. However, the CBP One application is currently only available in English, Spanish, and Haitian Creole. There are other parole processes available as well for certain nationalities such as Venezuelans, Haitians, Cubans, and Nicaraguans. However, people from those countries can also submit an application using CBP One if they would like. I filled the Al Otro Lado encuesta. Does this mean I will automatically get an appointment in CBP One? No. Filling the Al Otro Lado encuesta does not mean you are in line to get a CBP One appointment. The U.S. government has changed the process of parole at the U.S.-Mexico border. Before January 12, 2023, organizations like Al Otro Lado were allowed to submit requests for Title 42 exemptions on behalf of asylum seekers. Now, the U.S. government is requiring that asylum seekers submit their own requests through the CBP One application. This is an application run by the U.S. government. Al Otro Lado does not have any control over this application. If you would like to share information with Al Otro Lado about problems you have had trying to use CBP One, we have added several questions about CBP One to the encuesta. We are collecting this information so that we can try to advocate for a more fair system. However, filling the encuesta and answering these questions is completely optional, and it does not mean that you will receive an appointment. The encuesta is not connected to the CBP One process. What happens if I fill out the CBP One application with incorrect information? You should make sure that the information you enter is as accurate as possible. If you enter something incorrectly by mistake, you can explain the error on the day you are scheduled to cross. However, if you intentionally try to give false information, this can have a negative impact on your immigration case. Do I need to add all of my family members traveling with me? What if I forgot someone? When you are creating your account and scheduling your appointment, it is extremely important that you include all of the people traveling with you in your family group who will be going to live at the same address in the U.S. If you leave someone off when you submit the form to schedule an appointment, you will not be able to add them later. If you schedule an appointment for some family members but not others, CBP will not accept the family members without appointments. I created an account on the application, but there were no appointments available. What do I do? Unfortunately, the U.S. government is only allowing a limited number of appointments per day. This means that there will be more people requesting appointments each day than there are spaces available. New appointments will become available each day at 6 a.m. if you are in Tijuana or Mexicali, 7 a.m. if you are in Nogales or Juarez, 8 a.m. if you are in Piedras Negras, Nuevo Laredo, Reynosa, or Matamoros. If there are no spaces available when you are on the app, you will need to check again later. I'm having trouble using the app. Can Al Otro Lado or another organization submit my case for me? We know that the application is confusing and difficult for a lot of people, but the U.S. government is no longer accepting requests from organizations or attorneys. Organizations and attorneys can provide information, but they cannot create your account and submit your request for you. There are no appointments available in the city where I am located, but I see appointments available in other cities. Should I schedule one of those? It can be extremely dangerous for asylum seekers to travel to other cities in Mexico. People have been targeted by organized criminal groups while trying to travel to a different city for an appointment. There is also a risk of being detained by Mexican immigration authorities and deported to your home country. Do I need to bring all of my belongings to my appointment? If you receive an appointment through CBP One, you should take with you on the day of your appointment any belongings that you would like to have with you in the U.S. Do I have to pay to use CBP One? No. CBP One is free, and it is free to schedule an appointment. Do not believe anyone who tells you they can guarantee you an appointment or that they can get you an appointment faster if you pay them. Is there anything I can do if I get an error message when I try to use the application? It is important to make sure that you have downloaded the latest version of the app and that you are in a location where you have a strong internet connection. If you continue to see error messages, you could also try deleting the app and downloading it again. The U.S. government created an email address where you can send questions about the app, cbp1@cbp.dhs.gov. We cannot guarantee you will receive a response. Al Otro Lado is not related to the U.S. government in any way and does not have any control over how CBP One works. We understand that this process can be incredibly frustrating, and we do not think it is fair that the government has made this the only way that people can request a Title 42 exemption.